Good morning, everyone. And this is Marjorie Phoenix from marjoriephoenix.com. It's my website here and my program, The Art of New Beginnings. You can find that at marjoriephoenix.com/Art of New Beginnings. Let's see if I can round. There we go. Good morning, good morning. Wow, I am so shiny and new this morning. Look at me. I went outside and got a little sun, and it is blistering hot. I don't know where you are. I'm in Florida, and it's hot. It's really hot. And welcome. And our air conditioning unit just died on us yesterday. Not fun. But I've got such a wonderful landlord here where I live, and he made sure that we have some sort of a unit so we can stay cool over the 4th of July until they get us a brand new air conditioning unit in here, but not a good time to be without air. So I took some time this morning to just sit out in the sun, had some quiet time, and really wanted to do a scope because it had been a couple of days since I've been on, and just really talk about language and the importance of the words that you speak. I know for some of us, when we have been going through a lot of things in our lives, we've experienced some things, we're depressed, we've got a lot of worry. Believe me, I know. We tend to take all the negative energy of that and we turn that into the words that we speak. And it's not just in our behaviors and the way that we act. That's another scope, because I'll talk to you a little bit more about how that negative energy within us and the things that we're carrying around, how we act it out into the world and we don't even realize it. But being very aware of how powerful your words are. And I know people talk about this a lot, and we know this. We know that the words that we speak have power, right? But here's the thing. It's coming from our thoughts. Okay? A lot of it is coming from our thoughts, the things that we're carrying around with us. The way we feel about ourselves, the way we feel about other people, the way we feel about the world. And what I am really noticing, because I am a study of people, I love to observe people. I love to listen and listen to conversations. Maybe this is why I chose sociology as my focus of study in school. But I observe because I really want to hear what people are saying, watch what they're doing, and really get down to see what the motivating factors are. And a lot of times it comes from the perception of their world. It comes from a perception of other people that we're carrying around. So one of the other reasons why I wanted to talk about this as well is because I was having a conversation with someone, and they're going through a really rough time. And as I continued to encourage them, I heard the responses. And it was, things like, I hope so. I don't know. I'm just so tired. I think, all of this doubt and negativity. And my thing is this, I'm very no nonsense in my approach when it comes to empowerment, if you want to call it that. And I feel that a lot of it is we're not really taking the time to push through that stuff. We're not pushing through it. And so we sit in it, we slouch, and you can feel the difference. I'm telling you, whenever you start to feel that negative stuff in your life and you're feeling burdened in some way, do this. Sit down for a moment and just let your body just sink and slouch. Okay? You feel it. You'll feel all of it all through your body and every breath that you take. Then, sit up straight. Take a deep breath. Exhale. And watch how you can clear out some of that energy. And I tell people to do this even in conversation with someone when they feel themselves getting into a bit of a challenge or a conflict. They're sensing the negativity coming from the other person. you can sort of feel the weight of that energy coming on you, and you can start to slouch. And if you just sit up, take a deep breath, you won't respond in kind to that person. So these are like little things that you can do so that the words coming out of your mouth doesn't continue to add to the negativity. So, I'm hearing all of this coming out of their mouth, and I'm thinking, if I told you right now to pick up a pen and write your name, could you do it? Yes, they could. If I told you right now to get up out of your chair and go for a walk outside, could you do it? Yes, you could. You may not want to do it, but you can do it. And that's the thing. I think a lot of times that negative energy stays on us, and then we don't want to do it. That's really all that it is. It's not that we can't do it. It's that we really don't want to do it. We're allowing that negativity to drain us and keep us. And then our words reflect that. And then our behaviors, of course, reflect that. So one of the things that I suggest sometimes is that you do a mind dump. And I know this worked well for me. Like when I feel it, even before I even spoke a word and I started to feel the negativity, I would get a journal and I would just mind dump all of that negative stuff. I'm not speaking it. I'm not getting on the phone to call someone to talk to them about it. I'm not doing that. I'm just sitting down and I'm dumping it in a journal. And I'm letting it go and I'm releasing it. The other thing that I've just recently started doing is I started doing a meditation to ground myself. And in that kind of meditation, what I do is I'm releasing all of that negativity into the cores of the earth. I'm sending it through my body down into the earth, and I'm releasing it. And so these are just a couple of tools and a couple of techniques that I use because I don't want to carry that around with me. And I also do not want to be speaking that into the atmosphere. I don't want to be sharing that with other people around me. So I have looked for ways to cope and deal with the negative energy, with my depression. When I feel like things aren't going my way, I'm not going to sit around and have a pity party for myself. And I am not going to release that around other people. So those are two things that you can definitely try. I read a quote this morning, and I love this quote. It said, happy endings won't come from an unhappy journey. And it's interesting, we want a happy ending, but during the journey, we want to stay in this whole negative flow and think that you're going to get to the happy ending, and it doesn't happen that way. So if you could learn how to find the happy times during that journey, gratitude, quietness, self-awareness, those types of things will make the journey easier for you. And that's just one of the things that I help women with in my Art of New Beginnings program. Whenever a woman is stuck, she's at a place in her life where she doesn't know what to do next. She knows that there's more for her. She knows that there's so much potential and she wants to live out that life, but she doesn't know where to begin, and she keeps getting stifled by these sorts of things, by the negative energy, the negative thoughts. What I do is I help equip her for that energy. I help to give her the tools that she needs. I help to give her the guidance that she needs along that journey so she can find that happy ending, that new beginning in her life. So to find out more about that, you can go to my website at marjoriephoenix.com. And I am everywhere on social media as Marjorie Phoenix. You can find me on Instagram, Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter. I'm even on Snapchat. And check me out. And I'll look forward to seeing you guys again. Thanks for dropping in. And until next time, like I end all of my broadcasts, go out and change the world. Bye-bye.